democracy is a universal value which is based essentially on two cardinal principles. Firstly, the direct participation of the people in the election of leaders. And secondly, the maintenance and operation of electoral systems that capture the genuine will of the people. These are two closely related, interknitted principles. With reference to the first principle, the authority of any elected public officer is vested in the people, and this can only be legitimately exercised through free, fair, and credible elections. That is why, having dedicated nearly half a century of my life fighting for the entrenchment of democratic values in Ghana's body politic, the accession to power by any other means other than the ballot box remains for me wholly unacceptable, no matter the ostensible justification. The protocol, quite rightly, frowns on shortcuts to power other than through the ballot box. Those who claim to have solutions to the myriads of problems confronting our countries should convince the population to give them the chance through the ballot box to put their solutions to work.
Ghana about to titinani Maame Jenmensa ekasai na wachire say.
I'm pleased to say that Ghana held an election in December 2020 that proved that the story of elections in our sub-region can indeed be an inspiration. That our story as West African states can be one that brings hope to our youth and light to the coming generations, and that we can provide best practices that the most advanced democracies of the world can learn from. Yes, we can. I humbly refer to Ghana's 2020 elections as historic for the transparency, the credibility, the cost-effectiveness, the high turnout, and the peaceful conduct that characterized it. We refer to them as historic also because all our electoral processes and the election itself were conducted in the height of the COVID-19 pandemic without the spread of the virus.
ECOWAS Parliament Achiamehini and Sunsimodi Etujani.
While we condemn the coup in the Republic of Guinea, it is very important that we give serious attention to the new phenomenon of amending the constitution of a state before an election or before the expiration of the tenure of an incumbent president. Amending a constitution to conform to the current realities is not itself a problem. However, when the proposed amendments to the constitution protect the governing elite at the expense of citizens or will undermine the very nature of constitutional democracy, thereby granting the incumbent undue advantage to extend his mandate, then we have a problem. The truth is, this practice is eroding the gains we have made as a community, sinking the region into more chaos, and creating a serious reputational risk for ECOWAS as an institution. If we do not take firm and very decisive actions against this ugly trend, ECOWAS will not only be perceived as a body of failed states, but will